We are now in the general list of subjects. And one subject that I know is very dear to everybody's heart is prayer. Why are our prayers not answered? Because if you will take on the average, a person does 100 prayers, and maybe only 2 happens. And when the 2 happens, they rejoice so much, which is good in a way. Everybody prays. You do not have to be religious or go to church for you to make a prayer, because prayer is the expression of desire. The questions you need to ask you is, who am I praying to and why? If you are praying to God to tell him your needs, it means that God does not know your needs, and you are going to tell him or remind him. So your awareness of what God is can influence your prayer. If your prayer is to remind God what God should do for you, or to tell God what God must do for you in general, you are actually saying that the creative love intelligence behind the universe does not know what you want. It's no longer omnipotent, omnipresent, omniscient. And as such, you're going to harvest that. The universe is energy, and the universal energy matches your vibration. So when your vibration is that of a God who forgets, then as soon as you finish prayer, God has forgotten for you to pray again and again. And a God who doesn't know what you need, then it means every time you are simply telling God what you need. But when we know God as omnipotent, omnipresent, and omniscient, it will change the nature of your prayer. You'll come to realize that prayer is simply the scientific method of you harnessing your mind, feeling, and body to experience the abundance, absolute beneficence of God. Prayer is not what you say to God. Prayer is you raising your vibration to what life has already prepared for you so that you experience it. When you were born, it wasn't your prayers, decrees, or affirmations that provided your mother's breast with the milk that you drank. Life went ahead of you, providing what you needed before you needed it. And that's the law of life. What you've just heard me say is a declaration, and it is also a spiritual law, that life must go ahead of itself, providing what you need before you needed it. So your prayers are usually not answered when they are not also in alignment with the evolutionary drive of the universe. We often pray for our aggrandizement. For example, your prayer will go, "Oh God, I want to get promotion and get salary raise." But somebody who is praying right will say, "Oh God, give me the wisdom to do what needs to be done so that this company grows and everybody gets great salaries." In the second prayer, you're actually calling for the evolution of the good of others and all of life, including you. Naturally, if the company prospers, it will grease the pocket of everyone. So prayer is simply the expression of desire. And when the prayer is lengthily sustained and backed by emotion, then it manifests. Sometimes right in the prayer, your lips are saying it, but your feelings are different because you are doubting. Will it happen? Why must it happen? Whilst you are praying, all of the reasons why previous prayers have not succeeded come to mind, and they negate your prayer. So Bible says, as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. Proverbs 23 verse 7. So prayer is expression of the heart backed by the feeling. So the thinking backed by feeling is equal to manifestation. So let your prayers be something that you know is going to enhance your life in such a way that it enhances everybody's life. And when it is that way, then the evolutionary forces of life support the manifestation of the prayer. Because life is growing, evolving, becoming more of itself. And if your prayer will be of blessings to others, then life must allow its energy to flourish through you to make other people blessed. In other words, all of life blessed. Pray right. And that's why I encourage you, get a book, The Fountain of Life, and discover the various types of prayer. Peace.
Join us this August for a series of unforgettable events that highlight our commitment to empowering lives and promoting world peace. Don't miss out.